Plastic is made from hydrocarbons found in oil and natural gas. It's created when small molecules are bonded together into chains called polymers. Different monomers, when bonded together, create different kinds of plastic. Some are soft and pliable, some are hard and durable, and others are somewhere in between.
300 million tons of plastic is produced each year, and 50% is made for single use, like plastic bags, water bottles, and takeout containers. Why is this bad? Because 80 million tons of plastic ends up in the ocean. This negatively impacts over 700 species in the ocean and humans.
Only 9% of the world's plastic is recycled, which is a problem because most plastics are non-biodegradable and typically take more than 400 years to somewhat degrade. It essentially breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces that are eventually ingested by marine life. Single-use plastics are the worst and include plastic bags, bottles, and straws.
The average person uses 167 plastic water bottles each year. You may think you are helping the environment by recycling, but the truth is most of the damage is done when the bottle is produced. Bottling water releases 2.5 million tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere annually. The solution is simple. Use a reusable water bottle. Once there is a significant impact from people not buying bottles of water, there will be less and less produced, helping the world we live in.
60,000 plastic bags are being used every 5 seconds in the United States. The plastic bags are made with non-renewable sources like petroleum or natural gas. They take an enormous amount of energy to manufacture and produce, transport around the country, and even to recycle. They do not break down when in landfills because it lacks oxygen and light, and over time it releases chemicals that are dangerous to the earth and even to the humans living on it. The easiest way to eliminate plastic use is to stop using plastic and find alternatives. Use metal straws, bamboo toothbrushes, paper straws, paper plates, reusable shopping bags, and more. Here I am at Deerfield Middle School in Mountainside, New Jersey, and there is a plastic cup and a plastic bag. This is real, it's not fake.
According to the Ocean Conservancy, plastic has been found in more than 60% of all seabirds and 100% of all turtle species. Ingesting plastic has life-threatening effects on wildlife, and this plastic eventually ends up being digested by humans. Over the course of 365 days, U.S. citizens use over 182.5 billion straws. If you do the math, that's over 73,000 metric tons of plastic waste, just in plastic straws. Plastic never degrades because it is not made of recyclable resources. These straws are hard on ocean wildlife. Turtles are continually getting caught and possibly dying because of straws getting caught in their noses. Straws are polluting our earth and ruining our oceans. There is a very simple solution to these awful plastic straws, and those are reusable glass, metal, or silicone straws. The average reusable metal straw is $1.50. If you use reusable straws at fast food chains such as McDonald's, Chipotle, we can make a huge change in this world. To make an even bigger impact, you can target big corporations involved in the food business. Major companies like Dunkin' Donuts, Burger King, KFC, McDonald's, and even more. If these businesses got on board, it can make a major difference. By eliminating plastic, it would not only protect the environment, but save those businesses an estimated $11.4 billion per year. That money could be used to have non-plastic products and things that would be healthier for our earth.
One solution is to cut down the number of people who use plastic bags at the grocery store. To do this, we must first get in touch with big grocery chains like Stop & Shop, ShopRite, King's, and Whole Foods. We will propose the idea of making plastic bags cost money. Customers will not want to spend the extra money on something that is also harmful to our environment, and we will be more urged to buy a reusable bag. This will be appealing to the business end of the grocery stores because they will profit from customers buying plastic bags and eventually buying less or no plastic bags. As an alternate way of using bags, the companies will sell reusable bags for a small price.
In Long Beach Island, there is a plastic ban in not just grocery stores, but in all stores. They offer an alternative bag made out of paper or a reusable material. There is also a bag made out of fabric sold for only 99 cents. Even though it does cost more for the customers, it is only a small price to make a big impact in saving the earth and marine life. One negative of this solution is plastic bans can lead to layoffs and a scale back in the plastic business. In addition to getting rid of plastic bags, companies should not sell plastic bottles anymore. If stores could offer a promotion like free refills when you bring in or buy a reusable water bottle, it could reduce the amount of plastic water bottles that are bought. For example, in LBI, the stores even put their own logo on the water bottle so they would be getting free advertisement while making money from the water bottles that are sold. This solution also targets big businesses. We will use the same tactics to convince McDonald's to go for our plan, Operation McPlastic. Operation McPlastic calls for us to go to McDonald's headquarters and persuade them to stop using plastic cups, lids, and straws. We will tell them how the average price of one plastic cup is 7 cents, while a paper cup is only 5 cents. This could save them lots of money in the long run and could possibly convince them to switch to paper for everything.
A negative to almost all of these solutions are the impacts that the plastic business will have. If plastic is no longer produced, the plastic industry will suffer greatly. The plastic industry has been winning the war against plastic for years by funneling in millions of dollars into companies that do use plastic. Plastic companies believe that plastic has made the modern economy possible. The plastic industry is the third largest manufacturing industry and employs over 1 million people. With the loss of the need for plastic, all of these people will lose their jobs. In Seattle, the plastic ban caused store owners to spend 40 to 200% more on other carry-out bags. And if plastic bags are taxed, this could hurt people who cannot afford the extra cost.
Plastic bags inevitably end up in landfills where they are either buried or burned. Cities and businesses pay about $80 a ton for them to go there. Plastic bags harm our oceans and the creatures living in them. Fish and other marine animals will eat plastic bags thinking they're food. A recent study found that a quarter of all fish sold in supermarkets contain some plastic debris. On the smaller scale, as plastic breaks down into tiny particles, it displaces plankton, the main food source for large marine mammals like whales.
This is one of the most disturbing and widespread images of a humpback whale that washed up on a shore in the Philippines in 2018. In the long run, it is up to you. You must be the change, and you need to change your habits. You will save hundreds of dollars spent on plastic bottles by buying a reusable one. You'll not only save money, but you can save the earth. Stop using straws or simply buy a new set of reusable non-plastic ones. It is not too late. In order to save the earth, each individual living here must work for it.
Your help. Buy a reusable water bottle.
Stop using plastic straws.
Use a reusable bag at the grocery store.
Tell your family, friends, and anyone on social media that in order to save our earth, we need to stop using plastic now.
Recycle the plastic that we already have.
And protect
Our
environment.